Welcome back for another episode of English Ed Reviews Everything. I am your host and everyone's favorite flatmate, Lucky English Ed. And today we have, yes, the Cobra Viper. So for all of y'all who went over to my Instagram, went over to my Instagram and just figured it out, because over there I drop little hints and Easter eggs on my next video and I think it's fun that way. You have to find out before you find out, so y'all figured out. There's gonna be more uploads. Come find me over on Instagram, at Lucky English Ed. You could check out my pictures, my photos, all of that, things I do on my G.I. Joes and video games, various other things. Also, if you've been enjoying the content I've been bringing you, by all means, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and why don't y'all punch that little notification bell so you know exactly when I have uploaded another video. So let's get right into it. Today we have, yes, the Cobra Viper, as some of you already have noticed. So the Cobra Viper is a really cool figure. By himself, he could have been a cool figure, but he's an army builder, and that just makes him even more cool. So let's get right into his accessories. He comes with, yes, of course, another Nerf gun. But what I like about this Nerf gun, let's put him right back there. What I like about this Nerf gun is the clip, magazine, the bullet holder is removable, and that's a bonus. That is a bonus. Mine is a little warped off center, as you can see, which is now I'm starting to just expect that. The grip portion of this Nerf rifle is not warped. It was deliberately designed to be off-centered to make the weapon look more natural in the hand of the figure. So there we have that. Sit this right back here. He has a reuse or a reissue of Duke's pistol. Duke's pistol is in all black. I do like this. I like it in all black, but I also like Duke's original pistol because of his coloring. I kind of like that. Maybe if this had a silver highlight on it. Yeah, in fact, doing a silver or gunmetal gray wash would make it look way better, in my opinion. So that's two accessories. He also comes with this really cool backpack. Let's stand him back up. Comes with this really cool backpack. Nothing on that side. It comes with quite a few pockets. Some rope for climbing or tying up your cap tees. The Cobra Sigil. We got a blue paint app, some red, gray, and then we have 4 grenades. Now, I don't know anything about grenades, so I'm just going to use my imagination and say these grenades are whatever I want them to be, whenever I want them to be. So I'm going to say 2 of them are flash grenades, 2 of them are gas grenades. Sitting that down, and the 2 on his chest, I'm going to say those are frag grenades. You have to excuse me, I'm a little stuffy. He has a Cobra Sigil on his, right there in the middle on his belt area. He has another one on the right side of his chest. He has 6 of these little pouches for whatever. Pretty cool. And his goggles, removable. Don't know why you need goggles when you have this big old helmet, but it does add to the look. It makes me think they're out in the desert because he has this little scarf. So if you're out in the desert all day, you would need a pair of goggles. You have this very malleable scarf, which is pretty cool. I do like it. I have 3 of these, so I have 2 extras. I threw one on my Duke figure, and it looks just freaking fantastic. So, articulation. Articulation is standard for male G.I. Joe classified Cobra Island figures. There's nothing new there. So let's just talk about the look. We got the boot coming all the way, a brand new pair of legs. Brand new pair of legs as far as I can tell. I don't have a roadblock, so there is a possibility that these are roadblock legs, but I don't think they are, because this sculpt definitely isn't on roadblock in the pictures I've seen and the reviews I've seen. The knee pads is all new. These boots that come all the way up to the just below the knee are really cool. I like that. Legs, so yeah, I'm just gonna say, yeah, the legs are brand new. Alright, if y'all know better than me, then by all means go into the comment sections, let me know these legs are not brand new, and I'd be like, okay, cool. We have then the reissue of Duke. This is Duke's buttocks, no doubt about it. This is Duke's buttocks. And moving from that, let's just step off for a second. Yes, I went to double check, and it is Duke's buttocks. It's Duke's buttocks in blue. So moving along, the arms are also Duke's, as you can see. So that's something there. So you know what? Let's just pop that off. And through the power of editing it, but not really, because I have multiple figures and I already prepped this guy. This is Duke's arm, without a doubt. These are Duke's hands as well, just repainted. But I'm okay with that because it looks so different enough that you're not gonna tell. Now, why did I pop off this guard? Because I wanted to talk about it for a second. When I started to inspect these, I can't tell if each guard is designed to... Holy crap. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to believe that, one, this is a left guard. And I say that because look at how it's sculpted on the inside. It's sculpted to fit this watch. And I'm starting to think that also with my other figure, the one you just saw, him, I popped his off earlier, and it looks like that either they were designed to be fitted to both arms, or they were designed one per arm. They're different. One is a left arm, one is a right arm. I am going to check that out. So, be right back through the power of real editing. Okay, people, I went and I checked it out, and they are designed to be one for each hand. One for the left and one for the right. However, Hasbro's quality control is messing up, man. They're really messing up. They really are. Because in some cases, I'm getting... In these two figures right here, this particular figure has a right and a left, but this figure has two rights. His van braces are designed to be on the right. Both of them are designed to be on the right. And that's where they messed up. Now, you probably just heard me call them van brace, because that's what they are. These are not gauntlets. In fact, let's get the character. Let's just stand the character in the background for a second and talk about just this. This is a van brace and not a gauntlet. I'm seeing a lot of reviewers call it a gauntlet. Not a gauntlet. Not a gauntlet at all. A gauntlet, think of a knight's suit of armor. A knight's suit of armor, their metal glove that puts on and it covers the entire hand, then has rivets in the wrist area to allow for articulation, and it continues on up to the mid forearm or even up to the elbow. That is a gauntlet. When it covers the entire hand and the entire wrist and portions of the forearm, that's a gauntlet. This is a van brace. It's designed to cover or just protect the wrist and the forearm. Van brace. And I know this not because I googled it, but because I own van brace. This here is my spiked van brace. I wear it from time to time when I'm going out partying, clubs and whatnot, rave clubs and whatnot. So as you can see, this is not a gauntlet. This is a van brace. I've had this for a number of years. As you can see, it has this wear and tear on the leather. This actually is genuine leather, not much. It's thin bottom shelf leather, which is why I wanted it, because I think I could just jack it up as much as I want, and I'm only out a few dollars when it finally decides to disintegrate. But Van Brace, gauntlets, two different things. The Cobra Viper comes with Van Brace. So, let's talk about the rest of the body that has been reused. We have Duke's pistol, which is a reuse. The Cobra Viper's pistol, excuse me. Oh man, I got this in here really tight. So we have here the Cobra Viper pistol in black and Duke's pistol in gold and gray. Now I like the gold and gray because I just like the color scheme. What they could have done, what I believe they should have done with the Cobra Viper is, what's gold here, you make silver here, or gray here. You know, it would have been cool. I think it would have been cool. But moving along, then we also have the reuse of the body. As you can see, it's a complete reuse of the arm. I'm going to assume it's the reuse of the torso. I have no reason not to believe that since they're using the arms. I'm not going to try and take this off. You can by removing the arms from the bicep. You can pop those pegs out and then pop the head off, and then it'll be loads easier to do it, but I'm not going to do that because, nah. So, that's all we have here. The Cobra Viper. It's a cool army builder. If you could get your hands on one at retail, by all means get your hands on one at retail. If you can't, I'd say keep looking, people, because they are really trying to juice these on eBay. I'm looking because I have one that's sealed. I'm not sure. I haven't decided what I wanted to do with it. If I wanted to open it or if I wanted to leave it mint in box. I haven't decided yet. But ultimately, when I looked on eBay, just for shits and giggles, they want upwards of $100. And I'm saying to myself, I bought 3 for $60. Oh, also let me give a big shout out to all those guys. They asked that their names not be mentioned, but they said, oh yeah, sure, you can talk about us. Well, I went out to Pennsylvania to get all these Vipers, and it was just a hoot. Those guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Hector, you said I could use your name, so I'm gonna use your name. Hector, you're awesome, man. You actually ran down the aisle and grabbed you and I, son, while everybody else, I'm a big guy. Running isn't something I care to do anymore. But anyway, this has been another review. I am your host and everyone's favorite flatman, like English Ed, signing off. Love, luck, and lollipops.